So here we are at Rubens Hotel, and we're going to go in a minute because we've got afternoon tea at 2 o'clock. This is the young man that welcomes you to Rubens Hotel, and we're here for afternoon tea today.
Oh, welcome to Rubens at the Palace, man. Fantastic. Warm welcome.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. John. John.
So this is John. Lovely.
Thank you.
How we doing?
You always.
What time is your reservation?
2 o'clock.
How was something?
It's about 2 minutes.
Yeah.
So this is just the restaurant as it is. I'm just going to do a quick pan across like that. And that's the lovely Moona there. That's the lovely Moona who served us fantastically. So we're sitting on our table, and here is the Royal Afternoon Tea menu. We are having the Halal menu. I don't know if it shows it on here, but I don't think it does. It's there. So here's a little message from the afternoon tea manager and the ex-chef. So there we go. Royal afternoon tea is 70, with champagne it's 90, bottomless is 115, halal sparkling afternoon tea is 87, which is I think what we're going to have. So, and they do cater for vegetarian and vegans and gluten-free as well, which is lovely. And a discretionary service charge of 15% is going to be added to the bill. So there's also PMD's tea selection. So you've got your black teas. We'll have a look at which one we actually choose, which one we can have. More black tea. Then there's green tea, white tea, herbal teas, or oolong teas as well. And the halal afternoon tea. Oh, we have got one, so this is what we'll be having. Lovely. This is what the table setting looks like. It's all very classy. Don't know what sort of make these are. William Edwards. Very, very classy looking, very nice. And you've got some little sugar cubes in there, and these lovely little tongs here to use as well. They're very nice. Here's my tea being poured. Thank you. That's really dark flavoured. That seems to be a much more golden flavoured tea, doesn't it? So here's my tea. That was the just check. That was the Planters breakfast tea. No, actually got that. Afternoon. Lovely.
Condiments here?
Ah, is that lemon curd in the middle?
Yes, I'll explain it all when I bring it.
Oh, fantastic. So we've just had the condiments that go with the scones are just here. So there's my Planters breakfast. What did you have? You had the imperial chocolate flavoured one, didn't you? Wonder what that tastes like. There you go. Ah. So here are the sandwiches. And the cakes are coming as well. And there are the scones.
There you go. Would you like me to explain them?
Yes, please. That would be
I'll start
lovely.
with the sandwiches with the sweat corns on top. That one is your roast chicken with grain mustard mayonnaise and toasted almonds on the outside on the plain white bread. And then I'll go from the salmon down. So that one is a cheddar cheese and tomato sandwich on an onion bread. Then you have a cucumber and dill creme fraiche and Norfolk crunch, a spiced egg tofu and on a harissa bread. And then you have a Scottish smoked salmon with caviar and lemon zest shavings with some cream cheese and a Cape Seed loaf. And that is my personal favourite.
Oh, okay.
And then for your scones, these ones here are your plain scones. Down the middle you have fruit and then you have cheese. If you ever forget, the fruit ones have black bits in them and the cheese ones are a bit darker and bumpier.
Okay.
And then your condiments to go with the scones. You have your clotted cream, you have lemon curd and strawberry jam. The lemon curd, it might sound weird, but it's to pair with the cheese scones.
Ah,
And then onto your desserts, the star of the show. That one there, that one is your hazelnut ruche, which is our take on a Ferrero Rocher. The one with the crown at the back there, that one is the coffee crown to represent our palace, which this year is a coffee tiramisu. The one with the cream down the side, that one is your vanilla and rhubarb layered cake, so it's very light and very fluffy.
oh, that's lovely. Yeah.
And then that green one there, that one is your pistachio tart.
I'm looking forward to that one actually. Thank
Yeah.
you very much.
I like the one with the cream down the side.
I do. Okay, well, I'm sure we'll enjoy all of it. Thank you so much. So let me try this tea. That's the planter's breakfast, and that's not as strong as I thought it was going to be. So here are the sandwiches. I'm going to try them in a minute. So I'm starting off with the cheese and tomato, which is, read this, Barbara's cheddar cheese, plum tomatoes, and it's on onion bread. The cheese is very strong. And the onion bread comes through as well. It's very tasty, it's really delicious. I like that. Very, very strong. Now I'm trying the cucumber and dill creme fraiche on Norfolk crunch, so I don't know what that is. I don't know what the crunch bit is, but that's what it looks like. It's very, very soft actually, I like that. It's brown bread, but it's actually really, really soft. It's tasty.
Yeah, she does the city the altitude and the high atmosphere.
Oh, and that's cool, it's fresh. It's fresh both in being fresh and soft and like freshly made, but it's also really fresh tasting. The creme fraiche and the cucumber is just so, it's really quite cool and cold. Very refreshing. I like it. So now I'm going to try the smoked salmon, caviar, chive cream cheese on a Cape Seed loaf. Now I don't know what this is. That's going to be that, which is quite a dense, dark bread, I suppose. It looks like a rye bread, but I don't know. So I'm going to try a bit of that. I'm going to try a bit of this first, and then maybe a bit of the salmon. Oh wow, that's a bit fruity actually. That is a bit fruity. Oh wow. I've tried it with the salmon on that, and it's sort of like the salmon is a bit umami, This is a little bit sweet, so the flavours together are actually really nice. That's very, very different. Look at that. Look. I think I just prefer this on its own. If you watched any of my other afternoon tea videos, you'll know that I'm not really a great fan of fish, so my son's probably going to have to finish this off for me.
Well, thank you very much for coming. And I hope you enjoy.
That's really nice though.
Make sure you try.
I love the bread. The bread is really, really going. But look, got the caviar on top there. That's really nice. So I've taken the salmon off and given it to my son over there. And I'm just having this. This is actually really, really nice. I've not heard of this before. It's Cape Seed Loaf. That is delicious. I like that a lot. Can you pour it, please? So I'm now trying the chocolate flavoured tea. Can't remember what it's called, but I'll tell you in a minute. Thank you. And I do like these strainers, aren't they? They're a bit Art Deco actually. It's my kind of thing. So this is the Imperial Chocolate tea, which is like a chocolatey flavour, which has been fused with a nice black tea. That is lovely. I'm going to need a bit of milk actually. Could you give me a little bit of milk, please? Just put it there. Thank you. Too much, is it, for me? There you go. If you take that. Thank you. See, for me that's about right. So I'm just trying some of the Imperial chocolate flavoured tea. I can smell the chocolate on it. That is really like an odd flavour for tea, but it's actually really, really nice. I like that. So you get like a hit of chocolate as you swallow it. Is that what you thought, yeah? You get like a hit of chocolate. Right at the end. That is very nice. Okay, so now I'm going to try this sandwich, which is the spiced egg mayonnaise and mustard cress on harissa bread. So this bread is harissa bread, and again it's very, very soft. See, it's really soft. I'll break back to you, see. That. Doesn't look like there's a huge amount of egg mayonnaise in there. I would have liked more, I think. Let's taste it. I can taste the savouriness of the egg. It says spiced egg mayonnaise, so I don't know how spicy that's supposed to be. That's just a very, very savoury sandwich, I think. I'm just having a look inside. That's what it looks like inside. I don't know if that's the mustard cress. It actually looks more like sort of parsley type stuff. But let me try it. Oh no. It tastes like parsley to me, but very nice for umami. So we've just been asked if we want any extra sandwiches. So they do like more savoury. So it's not just the one lot you get. You can actually have more of what you like. So she asked us what we liked, and she's going to bring us some more of that, which is really good. I love it. Right, the final savoury selection was this, which is chicken and grain mustard mayonnaise, toasted almonds on white bread. So the chicken is inside, and all around the edge, I don't know if you can see that, all around the edge is these toasted almonds. which looks very different. I've not had that before ever.
Yeah. I came here years ago. Not this one now.
Oh, that chicken inside is absolutely delicious. You taste the mustard in the chicken, and I love how the toasted almonds actually bring a crunch to the sandwich. All right, it's on white bread, which is really lovely. Again, lovely and soft. See how sort of soft that is? Really soft, but really lovely. I love the way that they're round as well. I could eat lots and lots of these. They are delicious. Really lovely. So here we've got the second round of, we asked for the cheese and tomato, which is really lovely, and the chicken one. Alright, so this is round 2 of that. And I think it's really good. I think these places, especially since this is a 5-star hotel, they should actually offer you refills of things, alright, because, you know, it's sort of £70 to £80 for an afternoon tea. You know, if you feel you want more savoury, you should be able to ask for it. And I think it's really lovely that this place does it. So here we've got, there's 3 scones that they offer each person. So we got 6 altogether. This is the normal plain scone there, gorgeous and knobbly. This is the fruit scone, and they also give you a cheese scone, which I think is really lovely. And what they say for the cheese is to have cheese, have the lemon curd with the cheese scone. She said that's what they said. It sounds odd, but that really goes nicely. What do you think? Is it quite nice? My son's just having it, so I'll have that in a minute and I will show you. So here is the plain scone. I'm just going to break it. Look at that. They're not warm now, but I think they might have been warm when they came. That's what it's. That's lovely and soft inside. So nice bit of. Here's the clotted cream. Just try it on one bit here. Put that on there. Like I said, I always put the cream on first because I think it's just easier to top it with the jam. And then some of this strawberry jam that looks really, really lovely. It looks like it's like full of strawberries. So not too much of that because I find it too sweet normally. So here is my plain scone with clotted cream and strawberry jam. So I'm going to have some of that now and try it. The scones are lovely and fresh. They're not too stodgy. Again, you look at that. If I squeeze it, they're not too stodgy and they're not too light. They're just right, actually, just in between. Really nice, lovely. I just asked for some Earl Grey and I'm getting it now. Thank you. There's my Earl Grey being poured. I can't get in that yet. Lovely, thank you very much. You know, the jam on here, the strawberry jam, is actually quite tangy, so normally I find strawberry jam far too sweet, but that's actually got quite like a slightly sharp element, which for me is good. I like that. Put a little bit of milk in my Earl Grey. I know some people don't. I'm going to try my Earl Grey now. Oh, that smells divine. Really, really lovely. I've not had this special blend of Earl Grey, so it's interesting to do. That is very light, very bright. Obviously, you can see the citrusy elements coming through. It's gorgeous. Love it. It's my favourite tea, and normally I just go with that. But I did try the breakfast tea before. It was good, but this is lovely. This is my favourite. I'm actually going to try a bit of the cheese scone as well. So here it is. Let's move that over. There's the cheese scone. And to break it. Thank you, lady. Like that. Smells slightly cheesy. Not very cheesy, but slightly cheesy. You can see like there's cheese on the outside of this. And the girl did say to have it with the lemon curd. So here's the lemon curd. Let's try this. So there's my cheese scone with the lemon curd. Let's see what this tastes like. Not sure. Because obviously the cheese scone is a lot more savoury than the normal one. It's actually quite nice. You've got the tart but sweet lemon curd, and then you've got the sort of very savoury scone. It's quite a nice contrast actually. It does go well together. So the server was absolutely right. That is quite delicious actually. So here is the final part of the afternoon tea, and we've got our sweet selection. They do look really, really delicious and very, very well made. They look lovely. And so let's tuck into these. Let's see what's what. So here we've got the hazelnut roche, which is a bit like, I mean, she was saying this is like their version of a Ferrero Rocher, and it looks a bit knobbly like the Ferrero Rocher. So Givara Supreme, hazelnut praline, and hazelnut sablé. That hazelnut sablé will be at the bottom. Okay, I did actually just cut that, but I didn't get it, so I'm just doing it again. So here we go. So inside is actually like a chocolatey cream, or chocolatey hazelnutty cream. So I'm going to try that now. Next I am going for this, which is the coffee crown. This is a coffee crown, and it's mascarpone mousse, espresso creamy, and coffee genoise. I don't know whether I can still slide that off there. Oh yes, it does. There you go. They're quite cute to put them on. That is such a good idea, because you don't have to then hold it. You just lift it off the plate, put it on there, slide it off. That is such a good idea by these guys. So let's have a look at this. So you've got like the crown, if you can see the crown on there. See, there's a crown design on top of that. That's really lovely. And they've got this sort of, oh, that's quite soft as well. I don't know what that is. You try it.
How is everything?
Oh, it's lovely. Thank you so much.
Any fresh teas?
Oh, I've got fresh tea. Thank you so much. Thank you. Right, so I'm going to cut this now. Oh gosh, that is soft, soft, soft. And if I open it up,
It's different. They brought it differently now.
hold those, and that's what the inside looks like. So it's like mousse, and there's like a little sort of sponge layer inside, and it seems to be on like a chocolatey base as well, a biscuity base. So let me try this. Cut that. Now it is. So I've just cut into that the coffee crown. Let's see what this is like. That's a chocolatey coffee mix. The coffee's like an undertone, isn't it? I mean, it doesn't take it over. You can definitely taste that it's coffee there. But it's very, very gentle. I like that. I wasn't sure I was going to like this because I'm not always a fan of desserts with coffee. But this was actually really, really well balanced. Amazing. And again, look, another bit. I do like that. I think the mascarpone mousse, which is the mascarpone mousse, which is that white stuff there, the creamy stuff, that is delicious. Was that quite a cappuccino, you know, like a cappuccino taste?
Espresso.
I don't know about espresso, that'd be really, really strong. It's more like a cappuccino, I think. That is lovely. I'm enjoying that.
No, what I mean is it's got a very espresso creamy sort of taste to it.
That is really gorgeous. You know what, usually I can't finish these, but this is very, very tasty. It's so light. It's the lightest dessert, but it's gorgeous. And that was absolutely delicious. Turns out that. That was absolutely delicious. Really lovely. Next, I'm having the. Now, this is the rhubarb and vanilla layer cake, and it's vanilla sponge, rhubarb cream, and opalis cremo. I don't know what that is, but look at this. This looks really beautiful. I love the cream on there. And again, they got it on this lovely sort of golden ball square that you can just pick up, because normally, you know, you're picking these up or trying to get them on your plate and it's really hard, but this is such a good idea. So look, just hold it from that bit, and you can hold it from the sides, but it just sort of slides onto your food. That is such a brilliant idea. Let's cut into this. Let's do half of that. There we go. My son and I are going halves on this because often you have your savoury, you have your scones, and then you get onto the desserts and you can't finish it all. So we thought we'd take some home with us, hopefully, at the end. But let's have a look at this. Look at that. Again, very, very light. It seems to be light, I don't know. Let's have a look. Let's show you. That is that layered cake. I don't know if I get much rhubarb from that. Did you get rhubarb from that?
Hint.
I can't really taste it.
I do.
Son says that he.
I managed to get a hint of rhubarb in mine.
I don't know if it's this cream here, maybe. Let me try this on its own. No, that's just vanilla. Is there a layer right in here? Is it this stuff? When I got that sort of, this sort of brownie cream that's in the middle, I think that might be the rhubarby bit, but I can't really taste rhubarb in that. It's absolutely delicious. I'm not saying it's not, but the rhubarb is it's extremely subtle, I think. You have to really hunt out that flavour. But no, it's very nice though. Again, it's very light and very, very delicately, can't say my words, delicately flavoured. There we go, last bit of that. That needed a nice slurp of tea with that. Last one to try now. So this one doesn't actually have a little base thing because you can lift it. It's a pastry case. And this is the citrus pistachio tart. So there's lemon madeleine, citrus jelly, pistachio whipped ganache. So look at that. That looks really lovely. Beautiful. Let's cut it open.
And he's right. I'd say that.
Okay, so we've opened it. And that's what it looks like inside. So I think the lemon madeleine must be that sort of cakey bit in there. And here's the citrus jelly, which is the yellow bit. And then the pistachio whipped ganache is that bit there. So I'm going to pass this over to my son. Oh, I didn't get any in there, no. Let's try it. So I'm going to try this pistachio ganache actually. That looks quite nice. Let's have a look. Get a bit of that on there. And a bit of the citrus jelly. There you go. So just cut that open. The lemon seems to take over. I think the lemon jelly is really, really strong. Well, the citrus jelly is really strong, but I do like it. I love anything citrusy and sort of lemony. And this is more of a solid dessert. So it's more like cake-like, isn't it? Yeah, but it's still pretty light actually. No, that's very nice. I'm loving the pistachio ganache. I can't really taste pistachio, but it's pistachio ganache. Oh, that citrus jelly really hits you. Very, very tangy, but very lovely. Really nice. So, overall, royal afternoon tea at the Rubens at the Palace, right? Delicious. Absolutely delicious. I would recommend this tea to anybody that wants to try something a little bit different as well. Yeah? The sandwiches were all fresh. The service was lovely. Our server kept coming and asking if everything is all right, if we wanted more things, we wanted a change of tea. Lovely. So the service is brilliant. The atmosphere and the ethos in here, the atmosphere is really calm. It's a very low hubbub, sort of chat going on, but you're not really disturbed by it. You know, I can sit here and speak in quite a normal voice, and my son can hear me. So, but it is quite small. It's intimate. It's actually really, really lovely. I really enjoyed it. So I would recommend it. All right, you know, talked about the sandwiches. Totally fresh. Love the filling. I thought their egg mayonnaise could have done with a bit more filling. I think, yeah, that was a little bit sparse. That could have done with a little bit more egg filling, but they were all absolutely delicious. The scones, again, I love the fact they do give you a cheese scone as well as the usual fruit and, you know, normal sort of plain scone. And you get fruit curd, you know, the lemon curd to go on the cheese one. That was really delicious, really, really lovely. And the desserts, again, I think, you know, were lovely and light. Right, that's what I loved about them. The last one we tried was a little bit heavy, but all the other three are very, very light, and I think just a really good ending to an afternoon tea. I'd say for this place, food-wise, I'd give them a 9 out of 10. Definitely, yeah. Food 9 out of 10. Atmosphere, I'd give them 10 out of 10 because it's been really calm. We had someone sitting literally 30 centimetres away, but we weren't disturbed by them. It was really, really nice. Yeah. The service as well, I have to say a good, you know, 9.5 out of 10, if not 10. I don't know. It's just really lovely. I've thoroughly enjoyed it. Absolutely. It's been delicious, and I love the fact that they do offer you more of the savoury. I don't know if you could actually have more of the sweet stuff, but they definitely offer you more of the savoury, which I'm all for because I love the savoury element. That's my favourite. So all in all, really, really brilliant. I'd give them, for the whole experience, I'd give them a really, really strong 9 out of 10. And I would recommend for you to come here and experience it. It is really, really lovely, and staff are very, very friendly. They look after you, and everything was a really high quality. The teas were fantastic. Really love the teas as well. I see here's someone coming again to pick up plates and stuff. So they're really looking after us. Very, very nice. So because we didn't finish everything off, we had one round of cakes and a couple of scones. We've got this lovely red box to put them into. There you go. So as you come into the tea room, on the right hand side they've got this, which is the Palace Lounge Sweet Station, and here is a list of what they've actually got. And so there's the raspberry meringue, the matcha meringue. They've got honeycomb bark in there. I can show you. That's what it looks like. So there's honeycomb with chocolate and I don't know what else is on there. Let's have a look. Honeycomb bark. Chocolate and pistachio, that's that one. So there's that, salt and choco bark. And so you've got these little bags, so as you leave or whatever, you can just come up here and get yourself some sweet treats. Lovely, very nice. Quick last look at the lounge. It's very intimate, it's very small, very intimate. Lovely. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please do like, subscribe, share and click your notification bell to keep up to date with everything. Please visit my channel for more videos about food and travel, and lots of shorts as well. And do check out my playlist as well, because there's lots and lots of there for you to see. Anyway, thanks again for watching. Please do comment. I'd love to hear from you, and see you next time.